What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Locked on Sharks, the premier hockey podcast covering your favorite team in the Bay Area. The Sharks lost a snoozer. I guess it wasn't snoozy where there was like 15-14 in shots. The Predators took a lot of shots, had a lot of zone time, had a lot of possession. The Sharks didn't have any of those things. But Kahkonen was tall and erect in net and held them in there. They ended up losing 1-0 in overtime. Really, that's it. We'll talk Bordeleau. We'll talk a really funny ranking at the end just to make fun of people. But yeah, a little bit of game, a little bit of Bordeleau. I have a new hat.
You're Locked on Sharks, your daily podcast on the San Jose Sharks. Part of the Locked on Podcast Network, your team every day.
I'm your host, Kyle Demetrius, and I was looking at my phone. I really mistimed that one.
I thought you were going to do the Collinsworth where you slide in, but you're the host. You can't slide in on your own thing.
No, I know. I was literally I was like, oh, somebody I know went to the hockey game and was looking at it. I was like, oh, well, the music stopped. I'm your host, Kyle Demetrius. Back with me as always is JD, who's co-host, the bluey to my Dora.
I'll take that one easily. Yes.
I don't know. I couldn't think of another. I don't know the names of the stupid Paw Patrol dogs. Dozer,
there's Chase, and Marshall.
Did you name your child after the Paw Patrol dog? That'd be
no. We came up with the name Chase when we were on our honeymoon. So well before. So that was 2009. He was born in 2013. So we had that name picked out. Actually, his original middle name was gonna be Danger, but so his name would have been Chase Danger Young. But Grandma talked us out of it.
Why? Middle names don't mean anything.
I know. Grandma talked us out of it at the last minute, but I was trying to set my child up for success. And you don't
even use one name. Names are meaningless. What are names? Oh, you should have done Chase Danger Young.
Setting him up for success.
I know. My middle name is Danger, and then he could be like, literally, it is.
Yeah. So
you know how much pussy he would have got?
Setting him up for success. Trying to.
If you're not watching, JD's mind broke a little bit there. The Sharks lost 1-0 to the Predators.
Their offense broke.
Could you please tell the stat to the viewers of how many shot attempts the Predators took in the second period?
All right, so let's start.
No, we can just skip right to the second. It's too funny.
Second period, 5-on-5 shot attempts for the Preds, 32 to the Sharks 10.
Is that good?
That's bad. For the game, 5-on-5 only. The Preds had 73 shot attempts to the Sharks 38 at 5-on-5. If you go all situations, it was a little bit closer, a little bit better. It's 78-44, but
the actual box score stats were 41 shots to 25 for the Sharks. The Sharks took 3 overtime shots. The Predators took 1. The shots by period, Predators 11, 15, 14, 1, and the Sharks 5, 8, 9, 3. 5, 8, 9 in a 0-0 game where you need to score.
Yeah. I mean, the Sharks offense has just been bad, and they just couldn't get sustained pressure tonight. And we're not going to spend the whole podcast.
No, because what are we going to be like? The Sharks are terrible.
The Sharks are terrible. Kahkonen though was my big takeaway, because he played kind of poorly the other night. He got pulled for Reimer, but he was outstanding tonight. Stopped 40 of 41 shots. Got a little lucky on some, but sometimes you make your own luck. But so his tonight, he all situations had 41 shot attempts, 40 saves, 5 high danger, 12 mid danger, and then he was 23 of 22 in the low danger. So that one I assume was in the overtime was a low danger, which I don't know why I thought it was more of a high danger, but anyway,
all 3-on-3 shots should be high danger.
Yes, everything in overtime is high danger, but he definitely got a little lucky. He got, especially, and then the one that got called back on the where they missed the offsides, but they got the right. So, but that's why the Sharks traded for him. They wanted a guy like, who can, steal a game. And he almost stole the Sharks a game tonight. But yeah, I mean, 7 in a row, and the offense just looks worse and worse and worse for the Sharks.
Scott Ryan Merkley.
Yes,
they don't need him. Anytime you can get Nick Meloche out there to fight people.
Yeah, this is a scrappy game too. A lot of fights, a lot of. I know, especially the Meloche fight drove me crazy because they had actual like zone time, and they were.
It was stupid. It killed the entire thing.
Yeah, like Bonino hits one off the post, and then it's just like Meloche is like, I gotta fight this dude back here.
Let me tell you something about the Sharks offense. It looks even worse in person. Not good. The game reviews going forward for the last like 10 games, JD and I have decided like we can't talk the whole time because it's the same issues that have been happening for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Yeah. It's just the same thing. And Bob pulled the Flanders, said we've tried nothing, we're all out of ideas. So like I did like the other day that he dressed a fourth line of children. It was great, but then he put like Matt Nieto on the second line.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
Tonight were whatever. And I mean, they tried to reunite Hertl and Meyer, and then like that really didn't do much work. And I mean, all the forward lines were bad tonight. Like if you look at, I think pulling up like
the best player by like the stats was Noah Gregor.
Yeah, the best line by Corsi was actually the Nieto Bonino Gregor line that played 348 of 5-on-5. They had 4 shot attempts to 1. But then like Balcers, Couture, Sasha, they played 5 minutes together, and it was 50, like it was 9-9 Corsi 4, attempts for and against. But the Barabanov Hertl Meyer line got caved in tonight. 9-10 ice time. It was 5 shot attempts to 13 shot attempts allowed.
Probably one of the reasons why Barabanov didn't get to play overtime.
Yeah, probably.
Out of nowhere, Bob went with Rudy.
Yeah,
I know
better than Nieto. It's better than Nieto.
It's definitely progress, but you'd think Barabanov, then you'd think Gregor, probably. Then I would personally go.
Rudy did have a couple chances.
Yeah, It's just Rudy has just been in the doghouse forever.
Yeah. Also, this offseason, Shark players, they need to work on their breakaways because none of them know what to do when they're on a breakaway because they rarely get on one. So when they do it, they're like the whole like, I don't know what to do with my hands right now because they're just like, except Hertl knows what to do, but everybody else is just like, nope, I don't know what to do. So
you know what they could be doing with their hands?
Ordering HelloFresh.
I was gonna say prepping some meals, which you can do by ordering HelloFresh. HelloFresh is clutch. My girlfriend's here. JD knows. He saw her. She is a real live human being.
I think she was like that Tupac, like the hologram.
But she is Australian. You can confirm.
You can confirm.
Yeah. So I'm lazy. I don't want to cook. I want to spend time with her. Ordered a couple of HelloFresh boxes. Get some easy meals. It's nice because they just get delivered to your door, and they got those cool ice packs that keeps them nice and cool if you're at work and you can't get home and you got to pick it up off your porch. And the cool thing is you get farm fresh seasonal produce and easy to make recipes delivered right to your door every week. You got a bunch of different options. So not only do the ingredients come pre-portioned, so you're not overbuying because sometimes you need like a pinch of ginger. You got to buy the whole root and then you just throw the root out because you only used a little bit of it. But it's easy to get the filling meals on the table because you can do like family friendly. You can do quick and easy, which is like under 30 minutes. It's great. It's awesome. HelloFresh also has a fit and wholesome recipes for satisfying and nutritious meals that you can feel good about with 6 recipes per week to choose from, including low-calorie and carb-conscious options. So go to HelloFresh.com/LockedOn16 and use code LockedOn16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. So go to HelloFresh.com/LockedOn16, which is LOCKEDON16. And use the code LockedOn16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. It's America's #1 meal kit. Food. Do we have to talk about the Sharks anymore? Sharks.
No. Let's talk about what people really want to. Bordeleau.
Thomas goddamn Bordeleau.
Bordeleau season's here, baby.
Professional hockey player.
So he signed his amateur tryout. Kyle, what does that mean for the people?
It means he doesn't. It means he can only play for the Barracuda
which is fine. They have 5 games left, so
I believe an amateur tryout doesn't include a salary.
No.
Possibly. But it also means the big important thing here is that he didn't sign his ELC, which means that he doesn't actually burn a year off of his entry-level contract, which means that after the Barracuda are eliminated or they don't make the playoffs, he'll sign his ELC, and it'll kick in. He'll go to rookie development camp and all that jazz, and he'll start the clock down because he can't slide his contract. So no matter what happens come September 2022, that's year 1 of the contract as soon as he signs it.
So exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to get the actual definition of an ATO here for you. An amateur tryout, an ATO contract exists in the NHL, the AHL, and the ECHL. This type of contracts for players who are leaving college and attempting to turn professional, are done with college, or are graduating from the junior leagues. An ATO is a very common practice near the end of the professional seasons as they go deeper into the year than college or junior schedules. In the NHL, an ATO may only be used for 1 day on an emergency basis with no pay or compensation for skaters. ATOs in the NHL are typically used for goalies. So yeah, it's that's a really a short notice thing, and you'd have to prove that there's an emergency.
Yeah, if like all your goalies blow out their knees or something like that, and you need to, like your e-bug, but you need an e-bug before the game starts, type of thing. So
yeah, it's just basically for goalies. So he's going to be with the CUDA.
Yep.
He's going to play with them. He's going to play all 5 games. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah, he's confirmed he will be making his debut tonight when they play the Condors. So I'm actually going to have to watch the Barracuda games now, I guess.
Where do you think he's going to line up?
I don't know what the Barracudas. I mean,
nobody knows. It's a mystery.
Because I think Lane Peterson is like C1 right now.
Feel the fury.
Hold on, let me get the.
He was actually doing well in the NHL.
He has been doing really well.
Lane for that, but I mean,
yeah,
it's Lane Peterson.
It's Lane Peterson. So
the one thing I don't want. Well, you look.
Okay, here is the last
Bordeleau. The one thing I don't want for Bordeleau is to play like on the 4th line with like Evan Weinger and that guy they traded for, Anthony Potato or whatever.
Yeah. So here, Potato's a defenseman and Weinger.
It doesn't matter. Radim Shimmick played wing in a game I witnessed.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. So here was the last Barracuda lineup versus Henderson. Hubblewalks, Weatherby, Blickfield, line 1. Weiner, Pedersen, Raska, line 2. Moran, Jobs, McGrew, Hemlock, Topping, Gallant. So
the hell's a Jobs?
No idea.
How do you spell that?
Jobst.
Jobst? Who is that? I've never heard of this person before in my entire life. Okay, so don't put him on that line. I would say get Evan Weinger off of that second line.
I would slide down the Lord. I would put him line C, first line center, and just let him ride.
I mean, yes. But if you don't... probably not going to do that. So I would get Evan Weinger off there. Who was the second line C there? Lane Peterson?
Yeah.
Throw Lane Peterson at wing because he played wing in the NHL. Yep. And then you have Pedersen, Bordeleau,
Raska. Yeah.
Raska. Those are 2 guys that played in the NHL, or like, did Raska actually play?
I think, yeah, he did have a little bit of time.
And he was close around. Those are 2 guys that he can get his feet wet with because the top line is Blickfeld, Halbgevaux, Weatherby? Lord Jesper. Yeah. Weatherby is Lord. I mean, let's be real. In a perfect world here, I would like to see the Lord slide down and Bordeleau play 1C. That would be the most ideal.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I totally forgot about because Scott Reedy did the same thing last year where he signed a amateur tryout and then he signed his ELC after the season. A little bit different since he graduated, but like. Yeah, I kind of totally forgot about that route. And then it's kind of interesting because Brisson also signed his with the Golden Knights. And I think Henderson in the Barracuda actually play 2 games at the end of the season as well. So he'll get to play against his former teammate. But
Michigan on Michigan crime.
A lot of Michigan.
Everybody left. Power left. Kent Johnson left. Beniers left. Brisson left.
Beniers had a point in his first game. So yeah.
Oh, it's not hard on Seattle. Seattle is ass. He played 1C. He lined up at 1C.
Yes, Ryan Donato had the goal, and I think he was a primary, if I read it correctly. So
that's the most Ryan Donato thing of all time. Wasn't he the first person to score for the Seattle Kraken as well?
I think so.
I think he was. Oh, Ryan Donato.
Ryan Donato. Donuts. Remember we were like, they should just sign him. Ryan Donato's awesome. Why did they?
He really fooled us those first 10 games.
Yeah, but this is really good for Bordeleau. Kind of gets his feet wet. He can play without the pressure, and then that way, even if it's 5 games, you just kind of get your taste of professional hockey for a little bit, and then kind of gets around the guys, gets around the facilities, and then that way coming in, he can spend all summer, if he wants to in San Jose training or whatever he wants to do for his summer training, but then really kind of focus on either trying to make the Sharks going into next season. So, I'm really excited about Bordeleau. So.
Yeah, this is all just gravy for him. Get 5 games in. Mess around. There's no pressure. Do whatever you want. Even if he's bad, it doesn't matter. He literally just flew into Nashville to meet the team and go from there. So get the 5 games in. The Sharks or the CUDA aren't going to make the playoffs.
They've already been eliminated from the playoffs. So
perfect.
And the Sharks are right on the verge. I think Sharks on the verge.
There was Micah tweeted out a scenario for how they get eliminated. And it was a classic NFL Week 15 scenario where if the Sharks do this and then this person does this and this person does this, this person does this and this person does, then the Sharks are eliminated. I please guillotine me at this point. I just don't. Every moment that the Sharks aren't eliminated, we become closer to God. It's just that in the locker room, Bob's like, we can still do it. We can still make the playoffs.
0.0001% chance we can still do it, boys. But you know what? You know what's much easier than getting eliminated from the playoffs, Kyle?
Shoveling protein bars in your face.
Shoveling protein bars in your face with our good friends over at Built Bar. Built Bar, you guys know, best tasting protein bar on the market. Every bar covered in 100% real chocolate. They're low calorie, high protein. Replace your candy bars with these. They're even better. Typical candy bar can go from anywhere to 200 to 300 calories. 30 grams of sugar and dozens of net carbs, not Built Bars. 130 calories, 4 grams of sugar, 4 net carbs, 17 grams of protein. And they have delicious flavors like mint brownie, coconut almond. And then right now they have white chocolate cookies and cream. And if a bar doesn't sound right now, that's when you can try their puffs. They're the first ever protein-infused marshmallow. They're fluffy. They're marshmallow. That's a protein bar. They're a treat. They're covered in 100% real chocolate. Puffs are a fan favorite with incredible flavors like yummy cinnamon churro, coconut marshmallow, banana cream pie. You guys know we are a pro cream pie podcast. So go to built.com, use the promo code LOCK15, get 15% off your order. Again, use the promo code LOCK15 for 15% off at built.com.
Should we change our bio to pro cream pie? The Built Bar can't be happy with us. There's 0% chance if Built Bar ever listened to whatever ad reads, they would be happy. Or they'd be super pumped because we're fun and not stodgy. But
let's go with that. It's really stodgy and not
Craig Button. So Craig Button came out with his annual end of season top prospects list. Craig Button relies heavily. Craig Button does put in work. He's not like Sam Cosentino or a lot of these other guys. He does put in work, but his lists are usually hilariously weird, and he puts a lot of weight in watching them in person. For some reason, I don't know. He puts a lot of weight in the big tournaments too, like the Holinka, the World Championships, the Under-18s, the World Juniors. Very odd list, but I would just like to take a moment here, JD, and I would like to read you the names until we get to William Eklund on this list. So there's some good ones, some valid ones, and some hilarious ones. So I'm just going to go down. First name is 1, and then I'm just going to keep going.
All right.
Buckle up. Owen Power, Jake Sanderson, Simon Edmondson, Kent Johnson, Matt Beniers, Jesper Wallstedt, Mason McTavish, Jack Quinn, did forgot he existed, Wyatt Johnston, Luke Hughes, we're at 10. Let me take a sip of water here. Brant Clark, Brennan Othman, Sebastian Cosa, Dylan Gunther, Alexander Holtz, Zach Bolduc, which is just egregious. I'm still going. Number 17, Marco Rossi, which is also hilariously low for Marco Rossi. Ridley Grieg, so bad. Luke Evangelista, so bad. 20, Caden Gooley. We're at 20, Caden Gooley. 21, Topi Niemola. 22, goddamn William Eklund.
If I have to scroll on your list to find William Eklund, it's a bad list.
I opened up the list, was like, oh, Craig Button, cool. He's probably gonna have like Owen Power number 1. He's the hotness. Yeah. And then I opened it up and I started scrolling. I was like, where is William Eklund? And then I had to scroll through I had to click the article, scroll through the stupid article to the bottom, and finally get it. It's a 50-person list, and William Eklund's halfway through. He's better than Niemola, Gooley, Evangelista, Grieg, Bolduc, Othman, probably Kosa. I would put him above Jack Quinn at 8 is egregious. Like, how does Mason McTavish go 7 and William Eklund also made the NHL? This is very confused. Simon Edmondson at 3? What are we doing here? What is happening?
Well, Stevie Yzerman, he picked him, so he must be good. I'm just kidding, but it's insane. Also, Bordeleau was at 33, which is whatever, but like
Bordeleau at 33 is a surprising result, seeing as though Bordeleau was like a second rounder. So, but no other Shark made the list.
Nope.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
I'm also kind of surprised Marco Rossi, who's actually played like real NHL games.
He's amazing. He's amazing. He had COVID. That was the only reason he's not high.
Yeah, I'm just surprised he's still eligible for the list, but
because he's in the AHL right now.
It's
not like Matt Boldy. If you notice, Matt Boldy wasn't on here, but like you couldn't throw like Gushin or Brandon Coe on here instead of, I don't know, Shakir Mukmadalin.
Yeah.
Cody Glass. Like, why is Cody Glass on here? Cody Glass is 40 years old. Why? Martin Chromiak? Are we really pretending that Martin Chromiak is better than a lot of these people? Josh Roy? Josh Doan? Like Shane Doan's son? He's not good. The bottom of this list is just an absolute mess.
Your boy Atu.
I do love Atu, and Craig Button is forgiven for putting Atu. Like Scott Morrow at 49. What is happening? Our beloved JJ Paterka is 31. So Lucas Reichel's also on here.
We did love JJ.
I know JJ Paterka rules.
If I have to scroll on your list to find William Eklund, it's a bad list. That is why. Yeah, that's my thing. So, Craig Button, you're a fun guy. So
come on the show.
Kyle will roast you mercilessly.
just kidding. If you'd like to find us, we are on the internet. Also, I'd like to point out that you don't have to just follow JD. You could also follow me too. There's not a rule saying that you just have to follow JD.
I was going to send you the Undertaker meme because it's
no. You should have sent me the Homer. The one I just watched the episode where Homer and Flanders become best friends, and Homer's chasing him. He's like, "Do you want to go to the mini putt?" He's running after him.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was going to send you the Undertaker meme. Yeah, where it's just like behind because it's getting close, buddy.
It is getting close. It
was like almost 60, but yeah.
I think we're down to like 25.
No,
you're closing in on 900. You're over 900.
Yeah, it's like 8 now.
This is bullshit. You can't throw out. You can't give away tickets to the Shark scene, which is a real tangible thing. I just show up occasionally when I'm not busy, and I'm just like, "Hey guys, I'm here," and you're just giving away stuff.
Thanks to Liz.
That's not fair. I argued with Liz in the DMs. Why can't you give me tickets? No, I'm doing this. This is my.
Let me talk about the tickets first. So,
that's fine.
Yes, if you want to win tickets, they're awesome seats at section 121 to the Sharks at.
No wonder you have so many followers.
The Sharks at Blackhawks game on April 23rd. I will be attending that game, so we can actually meet up. And yes, my wife is getting me tickets for my birthday, so we can. They are not section 121 tickets, so
you should swap out the tickets, your birthday tickets for the 121 tickets.
Yes, unfortunately, my damn wiener kids with me, so. So yes, I will be at the game. We can meet up, but yeah, Saturday night after the Sharks play, I believe it's the Stars on Saturday. I'll be doing a live thing on the old YouTube. So make sure you guys subscribe there. Follow me on Twitter. And
no, I'm doing this.
I will be giving out 2 tickets to that, and also since we passed 700 subscriptions, a free year of San Jose Hockey Now. So make sure you guys
subscribe. Many things giving away, and I'm not involved. I had to look this up drunk off my tree and be like, JD's giving away a subscription. I want the free subscription.
You have it free.
I'm a follower. Do I?
Yes, Shank hooked us both up. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, cool. I still want another one. I have other people I can give it to.
I need to.
Anyway, the internet is where we are found. We live on the internet. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at Locked On Sharks. You can email us at lockedonsharks@gmail.com. We got another one. I opened it when I was drunk at like midnight on Saturday, and I don't know what I did with it, so I'll have to search. I might have deleted it by accident. Don't know who it's from either. So you can do that. YouTube, if you want to watch us, you can do that at Locked On Sharks. Listen to us, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, wherever else you listen to podcasts. It's the 2022. You can find it. JD, Regretfully, is at my fry hole.
Kyle, was that Kyle Demetrius? Thank you for making us your first listen. Go check out the Locked On Now podcast if you want to get Locked On NHL Now. If you want to get a nice little taste of what happened around the league, especially with the playoffs coming up soon. You want to kind of find out about some of these other teams that we actually get to watch in the playoffs instead of this garbage hockey we've been watching all season. Or go check out the Locked On Fantasy podcast where they have cool bets of the day. Go check out. Actually, don't forget tomorrow. Scouch is on for Gleb. It's a good one. So
Gleb talk.
Yeah, a lot of.
Thank you for coming to my Gleb talk.
Yes,
that's what you should call the podcast. Do that on Twitter on the thing.
In Soviet Russia, Gleb talks to you. Kyle, what other show should they listen to?
Locked On Brooklyn Nets.
Bye, friends.
I hate you.
I know.
You're the chosen one. You got to hit the music. We want to go.
I hate you.
That's what I do every episode.